Well, here we are in the state of Washington at Hogan's Corner, and the runway we're on takes off sort of into the west, into that really nice sunset. And today we'll be flying the new Waco YMF5 from Corenado, who still have to fix the problem with it over torquing and throwing you left and right like crazy when you're trying to take off and land. I sent a message to Corenado and they said the problem has been solved. I'm just waiting for the update. This is a pretty little 1930s vintage aircraft. It's a lot of fun to fly. Takes a little bit of getting used to. In the preceding video, we flew between the same two airports, but we took off from an opposite direction on the runway and we landed in the opposite direction down at Bowerman. And we made an ILS landing, and that was in the Mooney Ovation. Obviously, we won't be doing an ILS landing in this aircraft. But if you look off onto the far shore, over to the right side, you'll see the airport beacon out there, blinking its famous white and green light. And that's the airport where we're headed to. That's Bowerman. The YMF5 has a cruise speed of 98 knots and a maximum speed of 110 knots. And it's a very nice airplane for flying low and slow and taking a good look at the landscape that you're flying over. It's really good for an adventure. And that's what this landing promises to be. It'll be an adventure. Oh, and I haven't mentioned yet, you probably noticed some snow on the ground. That isn't live weather. That was in one of the weather presets where I was able to add some snow. And I didn't put too much because I didn't want to be slipping and sliding. So welcome once again to Bowerman, Washington Airport. And if you'll notice, we're still having issues with this thing being all twisty and whatever on the runway here. Hopefully hopefully that's fixed and we'll get an update real soon. But here we are in Bowerman and we'll be parking this thing. Thank you once again for flying along with me. I enjoyed the company, I enjoyed the skies, I enjoyed the sunset, and I kind of like this little plane. And just as in the earlier flight that landed here at Bowerman, we'll be taking the drone camera up, except this time, instead of having really overcast skies, we have some nice clouds and a sunset we can look at.